Hi, Kelly. How are you?
Doing well, Nicole. How are you?
I'm good. Happy Friday. Thanks so much for finding some time. I know you're super busy, but I wanted to give our community an opportunity to hear from you and also give you an opportunity to chat with the community via video message. I know the last time that you had the opportunity to share information with our community was kind of back at the beginning of the school year, and so much has happened since then. So, wanted to just do a quick check-in, talk a little bit about what it's been like being the board chair for your first school year.
Great, thank you. So my first year as board chair has been great. It's a lot of learning, a lot of heavy lifting, but that's what we're here for. We also have a total number of 7 board members, and they are amazing. It's been really great being able to share the responsibilities and get some great input. We've got some great ideas going with all of our members. But as we know, the summer started us off right away, so we did not have a summer off. Went right into it with Dr. Euchre's retirement. We learned fairly quickly what our steps needed to be, and I think we're all engaging in the right way, and we have started a search committee. So we've been working through all of that. We've been relying on legal counsel just to make sure that we're following all the proper steps. And hopefully, in the next beginning of the year, we will have the requisition will be posted this before winter break, and then we'll have some applicants to go through and then work on that. We've also been introduced to the Evolve system, which is our security system that we have been. The commissioner's office has offered us a pilot program opportunity. So we are in the beginning stages of that. We did bring it to the SAC, and we did talk about it in a couple of our board meetings. And now we're in the not application, the application process of the help me with the word that I'm looking
The
for.
proposal.
Proposal. Yes, thank you. So the proposal with all that is needed to potentially launch. Once we have, if we get that and it's in place, we'll reach out to the community when we're trying to implement. Again, it's just a pilot program with the hopes of maybe making it a better solution to implement into schools. So we're working through that as well. Let's see, BOT, our acronym for Board on Track.
Yeah.
And we've been talking about that as board members. But this is a program platform that we have used. We implemented at the end of last year, and we're onboarding to that. And it's really just an organizational platform for board members, really to streamline processes, policies, somewhere to house our documents. It'll get us prepared to stream our meetings live. It'll have real time posting of the minutes and the agendas. We'll have more of a board book, if you will, similar to what the district does with links, so that way our community can see what we're working on. So it's been a learning curve, but with everything that we're doing, we're onboarding it slowly.
That's so much work. But
Yes.
you spoke a little bit about kind of the search committee. I know that based off of meetings and stuff like that, that was formed back in September. Can you talk a little bit about what that search committee is doing and how they're preparing and what our community can expect from that?
Great. Yes. So we have not been, we've been taking good steps and not rushing anything, which I've been very proud of, because there's a lot of deep thought that goes into everything that we're doing. And we want to make sure we're doing what's in the best interest of the school. And in doing so, going through these these conversations, it was decided that a CEO might not be the most appropriate position to backfill. And the search committee has worked hours on coming up with a better fit that would align with our mission of Never Stop Innovating. So we are currently posting for a position of the Chief Innovation Officer, which is really the idea behind it is to drive the growth. Our mission has always been to grow. And to bring PBL and STEM learning to all students. So we really need someone to drive that growth. And then maybe in the future, a CEO might be more appropriate to sustain that growth, right? To just it might be a different person, it might be the same person, but the idea is the growth, driving the growth, and then sustaining the growth.
That sounds super interesting, and I know I'm really excited about it. I think that that's a great example of living out our mission of, never stop innovating, and really trying to find somebody that embodies those characteristics to help us continue to grow. And I think based off of what I've seen so far, I know the work that has gone into developing this job description and really clearly defining what the roles and responsibilities are will definitely help our flagship campus to thrive under Ms. Kowaleski's leadership, and that we're really being clear about those kind of defined roles and responsibilities so that we don't have confusion in that particular area, and that allows for that growth that you're talking about. So can you talk a little bit about, this will be my last question, then I'll let you go, but about what the community can expect for the new school year as we head into the new year, new year, what can they expect?
Yeah, so semester 2, right? Take 2. With the requisition being posted, I imagine that we are going to spend significant amount of time looking for more, going through applications for the CIO position. And then we'll form more of a stakeholder community committee to engage in any of the interviewing process. So similar to what we did with the executive director, right? We'll have our parent community, our parent stakeholders, our students, staff, teachers, and so forth. And then hopefully we'll get down to the top 2, 3, and there will be more of a formal board interview process, which wasn't needed for the executive director position, but definitely for the CIO position. And then once we narrow it down, and I will make sure that we're following all the right rules, but I'm pretty sure that there has to be a 2-week so posting. You'll have to forgive me, I don't know, we're working through all of the steps, but when it's narrowed down to the top finalists, there is a duration of time that we have to have that posted or acknowledged to the community. So we will make sure that we're doing that and that we're communicating. Obviously you're very good at helping us do that, the whole process.
Great. And then I'm assuming that toward the end of the semester, that would be kind of welcoming that candidate or the new CIO to the community, and then also onboarding them.
Yes, onboarding them, which will be interesting in itself because the board will have to take a big part of that, right? That is our employee, and we will have to set up expectations. And with the help of Board on Track, it helps us with the governing those policies on how to onboard and how to evaluate. We'll have strict evaluation processes put in place. So some good things coming down, but again, we're a young board, so we are just learning as we go. But it kind of fits, right? It fits that we're a STEM school that's never stops innovating, and I feel like we're representing that well.
Nice. Would you want to do one last call out to the community for any board members to join?
Oh, yes, yes. So we would, typically we have nine, or we would like to have nine board members, three parents, six community members. Right now, we are looking for a parent community member to fill a vacancy, and we are looking for a community member to fill a vacancy. And then at the end of this 23, in May of 23, we will have another. I think community member seat open up. So right now we're looking for someone strong in finance. That's our area of focus right now. There's a big transition that needs to happen in these last few months. So if we have anyone that has financial experience, deep financial understanding, I should say, we would reach out, email the board, and we can make something happen.
Great. Well, thank you so much again for taking that time, and I'll check in with you again in the spring. Bye.
Great. Thanks, Nicole.